So this builder reached out yesterday. He sent us an email just with some information. So it was like one big job for some sort of country club, maybe like a golf club or something. We were redoing some internal shower works, removing a urinal, putting some standard toilets in, and window flashings, doing some packing around some interior windows. So I'm just going to give this guy a call, submit this job to him, but he just literally sent through like 8 photos and said, can you get this done in 6 hours? I was like, piece of piss. So this is a follow-up call with him and a bit of a review. Rightio, mate. How's things?
Hey, good, mate.
Let me quickly talk you through this if you've got 2 minutes.
Yep.
Sweet,
sure.
bro. So I've got a total cost of 83 grand, including gist. P&Gs, I've got 3.1k, so that's like all your project management, some health and safety, consumables, blah, blah, blah. Labor components, I've done 60.5 hours for the big unit, the doors and the windows. So that would be a week for a guy or a week, 2 days for 2 guys. I've worked the labor out at 75. The bathroom shower fit out, just some quick notes. I've allowed 1.5 meters wide per bay unit, so 3 meters wide, and I've allowed to come 3 meters off the back wall. Removal of seating, wall linings, allowance to install timber fixings. I had an allowance for, until I read your notes, for chasing concrete for drainage, but it's a timber subfloor, eh?
Yeah, timber floor.
Cool, so I've got that. So what I've done, I've allowed 105 hours for one of the bathrooms for 2 units. That's to build 3 partition walls, serotonin the inside of 2, install shower mixer, drainage, a tray, plywood, a little like drying room outside, and then put a door on the end of it.
Yep.
Install a shower door, all the arcs, all the skirts. Now I've allowed for a ducting kit. I don't know if you're going to go through to the exterior or the ceiling, but I've just allowed half a day per bathroom to put 2 ducting kits in per bathroom, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Cool. I've worked out all your materials. Serotonin sheets are like $250 a pop or something. Anyway, the men's partition wall, I've allowed 2 days for 2 guys there to build the frame, install jib, install 1 door. Urinal works, I've allowed to remove the existing urinal, pack out that wall, pack out the framing, build a little step like 300 up, bolt a stringer to that back block wall, cover it in 19mm plywood.
Yep.
And time to assist the plumber. You can go through the material measure. Bathrooms, appliances and fixes I've allowed for shower tray units. I've just put some specs off plumbingplus.co.nz. I've gone real low range because I know it's probably just like a club room or something by the looks of it.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
I've allowed for a shower tray unit, shower mixer plus spout, a shower sliding door unit. I've gone quite expensive there because it's probably going to need to be something custom. Shower rail, back of door. I've got 4 toilets for the urinal section. Plumbing, I've got an allowance for drainage, a fit off for the bathrooms, for the showers, and then I've got fit off for the urinal toilets. I've just put per unit $750 a pop. Like, I've got essentially a $9,000 plumbing budget to do 8 units. You know what I mean?
Oh, yep.
I've worked out a whole lot of plaster and paint. I've got roughly 5.5k. Just trying to go through any other key notes there, but yeah. But the only thing I haven't allowed for is any flooring or electrical. Do you want me to chuck like a PC sum in for those?
If you check a PC one in, and then
yeah, okay. Because
they'll follow up with a Sparky and plumber and stuff anyway, I think.
Oh, okay. You think they'll get their own?
I know they'll definitely get a plumber, but
okay, cool.
PC sum will be all good anyway.
Okay. I'll put a PC sum for flooring plus electrical. Does that sound about right? Scope. I've put some working notes for how I've worked out some measurements and some notes on the back second tab. It's all clean. It's easy to fucking read. It's all there. I've just put a 20% margin over everything. Put like 2.5k of project management fees just to allow for your time. Yeah, anyway, I'll send it over to you, take a look, but if you want me to have a look at anything or change, just let me know, bro. Happy to help out, eh?
Yeah, awesome. Appreciate that.
But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
you should find, there should be enough in there for you just to get going anyway. Are they just wanting a price at this stage?
I think they've got to put in a price to try and get funding before the
Oh, yeah.
3rd of May or something.
Okay, cool. Sweet,
But
bro.
I know they need 2 quotes for everything, so
Yeah, it's a bit of a fucking nightmare.
yeah. So
Oh,
we'll
well.
see how it goes anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got the most detail and you get back to them quick, bro, that's probably going to win the game. So,
Yeah, so I was thinking.
cool. Sweet, bro. What I'll do, I'll send this over to you now. I'm just doing some tweaks, but anything that doesn't sound right, just, yeah, let me know, man. But I've just tried to assume or look at it from your eyes as best I can.
Yep, no, that's awesome.
Cool, man. All right, bro.
Cool, thanks very much, David.
Nah, all good. Have a good weekend. Talk soon.
Yep, you too, man. Cheers.
Bye.